calls for a drum roll. Cue the drum roll. All right, open your boxes. Open your boxes. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness! Everybody gets a car! You get a car! You get a car! You get a car! You get a car! Everybody gets a car!
It's the moment you've been waiting for, folks. ClickUp 3.0 is here. It is here. Super pumped up today. Super pumped up. We are going to do some jams. I normally do this on a Friday, but I thought we would cut it a day early since today is the official global release of ClickUp 3.0. If you're here and you're in the comments, drop me a message. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm always excited to see where our global audience tunes in from. So I am excited today. I am super pumped. Everybody gets 3.0. A flashback to 2004 when Oprah was giving away cars. Super pumped today. So if you're here, let me know that you're here and where you're tuning in from. I'm going to check the stream over on YouTube and Facebook. We are not doing Facebook today. We are doing YouTube and LinkedIn only. So say what's up in the chat. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Paco says, hey, let's go. I'm with you. I'm with you. So say that you are here in the chat because officially 3.0 is here. I'm going to turn up the jams, let a few more people jump into the broadcast. Let me know you're here, you're tuning in. We're going to have a little bit of fun. The other day, I am nowhere near going to match DJ Algorithm, who was on the ClickUp Virtual Summit the other day. But anyway, super pumped that we can collaborate as fellow ClickUppers and jam out on a Thursday afternoon because it is finally here. I'm with you, Paco. We have long awaited for this. Cannot believe it. I'll get the rest of your message cut off here. Eric, can't believe it. Congratulations to Chris Cunningham and the rest of the ClickUp team today. It is a happy day in ClickUp land. ClickUp land is booming today. Paco said he is watching and enjoying from Madrid, Spain. Glad to have you here, my friend. Nice. Asim tuning in from India. Glad to have you, my friend. Tom Solid. Tom Solid in the house. Glad to have you here, my friend. I have been following your work for a while, Tom, and Chris Cunningham says that you and I needed to connect, so I am super pumped that we finally got connected properly over in LinkedIn land yesterday in lieu of this broadcast. Asim, we're glad to have you here today as well, my friend, although it is, if you're probably about 14 hours at time difference, so it's, what, 2 a.m. for you? Tom, I think you're 5 or 6 hours ahead of us. I'm on the East Coast over here in the United States. So say what's up in the chat. Let me know that you are here. We're going to pump up the jams. While you're here, too, let me know what is your favorite new ClickUp feature that is just released. You may have had it for a little while. Tell me in the chat. Let me know what your favorite ClickUp feature is. I'm going to let a few more people jump in over here. There we go. Let's see if we're in the house now. Tom said inbox is his favorite. That's my favorite too, Tom. I'm digging that. Paco said we love all the new features. ClickUp 3.0 is literally insane.
ClickUp 3.0 is insane.
So let me know that you can hear me okay now. For some reason, when I switch scenes, I am muted. So Tom said we're working again. Love the joys of live streaming. I see some more people have tuned in over on YouTube and LinkedIn land, so let me know that you are here with Tom and Paco and the rest of the ClickUp crew. Hopefully, Zeb, if you're on here, I would love to have a cameo by Zeb. Chris Cunningham, if you're on here, and any of the other ClickUp team, I would love to get some comments from you folks to see how it is going. It's 9 a.m. over on the West Coast for those folks just coming in. So it is middle of the afternoon for middle evening for those of you over in Europe. Paco said, yes, we're sounding good. We got to have the jams, man. Muted my microphone. But if you're just tuning in, let me know that you are here and that you can hear me. And we're going to get our jam on this afternoon. If you're just joining us and you want to know what is, I want to know, I've shared my favorite is inbox. Custom task type, I think, is probably my second favorite. I'm really digging the ability to customize things that my data and assets and records inside of ClickUp. So I'm super pumped about that. So again, if you're just joining us, say what's up in the chat. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I may not be as good of a DJ as DJ Algorithm, but I try. And these are the sweet jams from Epidemic Sound. If you're wondering where all of these tunes are coming from, Epidemic Sound is where I get all of my jams for all my live streams, my videos, my courses. All of that comes from Epidemic Sound. So if you would like a free trial, go to orangenomad.com/Epidemic Sound. And while you're here, and if you're not on ClickUp, go to orangenomad.com/ClickUp as well, because you got to join in on all the fun that is being had today. 3.0 is here. Chris Cunningham is in the house. Chris, I'm super stoked to have you here, my friend. Chris is digging the jams. I'm with you, Chris. Inbox is one of my favorites as well. I'm honored to have you with me today, Chris. We've got Paco and Tom Solid with us in the house as well. If you have questions on any of my setup, I'm happy to answer questions today on setups, ClickUp, anything. I've got some legends in the house today. Chris Cunningham's with us. Paco Quintero is with us. Asim is with us. Tom Solid, the one and only Tom Solid, is here in the house. Thank you, Paco. Said amazing and gorgeous new GUI and UX. Yes, ClickUp is amazing. I see some more folks have tuned in over on LinkedIn and YouTube. Say what's happening. This is our afternoon jam session. I normally do these on Fridays, but this is my chance to decompress today and officially launch ClickUp 3.0. Chris, you'll have to tell us how things are going across this global release of ClickUp 3.0 today. Those of us here on the East Coast are super pumped. Those of you in my Team Orange member community, now that everybody has officially been granted and gifted ClickUp 3.0 as of today, we are going to rock on some major content here in the fourth quarter. I've got a ClickUp Masterclass coming up. I was waiting for today's launch date so that everybody had ClickUp 3.0 so that we can all get hyped, get stoked together. If you're just joining us, say hello. Everybody give a shout out to Chris Cunningham and the rest of the ClickUp team who's worked tirelessly, I'm sure, over the last 6, 8, 9 months or longer. This has been a long time in the works, but give a shout out to Chris and the rest of the ClickUp team for an amazing launch. I've been in IT for 30 plus years. I've seen a lot of launches come and go, seen the .com era, I've seen a lot of stuff. But Chris, I want to say, by all means, this is probably the smoothest rollout that I have ever been a part of. You guys have made an incredible product, an incredible team behind the marketing. Zeb has done an amazing job getting ClickUp out to the world. I know that, again, I've been in IT for 30 plus years, so I come from deep in Microsoft land. But Microsoft did their little thing yesterday, but you guys said, hey, Microsoft, hold my beer, watch this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're just tuning in, yes, this is a ClickUp Love Fest. If you're into ClickUp, tell us you're here. Let us know what your favorite new feature of ClickUp 3.0 is. Tom, let me know, too, you and Paco, when we might be able to get some collab going. I came across your work probably a couple months ago in the ClickUp spaces. I study YouTube. You guys, too, are absolutely killing it and slaying it. I love what you do. I have worked in the tech background for 30 plus years, and yeah, you guys are killing it in the productivity space. And now with the release of ClickUp 3.0, we can do even more amazing things for productivity. I run a similar type company, similar but different. I help turn underdog entrepreneurs into calm, unstoppable CEOs, and we do that through systems and process. I am a systems and process junkie, and ClickUp is by far, as you say, I'm going to swipe that from you, Tom and Paco, the single source of truth in my business. And yeah, they've done an amazing job with this rollout. Thank you so much for what you guys have done for the community. I look forward to being able to work with you guys in the future. Chris, I just started working with you guys and the rest of the ClickUp team. I'm excited about where things go from here and super pumped about 2024, man. We're going to close out this year strong. I'm excited about what we're going to be able to do for our clients, which a lot of them are IT providers. So if I was still in IT, I definitely would be helping my customers implement ClickUp to be able to run their businesses so much better than anything else out on the market. And yes, I've tested a lot of things myself. Like I said, I'm a process systems junkie, so I've tested a lot of solutions, and ClickUp is by far the best thing.
It's the best thing since sliced bread.
Yes, we're having some fun this afternoon. I just wanted to do a ClickUp Love Fest celebration today to honor all of the hard work of those at ClickUp today. So thank you guys and gals for all you do. All of us ClickUp users, we certainly appreciate it. If you agree with me, give them a shout out in the comments. I thought we'd learn a few things too. We would turn this into a little tutorial session too. For those of you who might be watching this stream on the replay, put in the comments #replay if you're watching this on the replay. I know a lot of my folks and friends and subscribers watch these replays after the fact. I've got a lot of customers and clients that watch this stuff on repeat on Saturday morning. So if you're watching this, thought what we would do is just show you some of the features of ClickUp 3.0 today, to see if you have questions, see how I'm using ClickUp for all of my content creation and running my production company. So yes, if you're curious, I do run a production company. I help people do stuff just like this. Product hunt launch coming tomorrow. Awesome, Chris. Glad to hear that, man. Please tell the rest of the ClickUp team that we pass along our huge congratulations to all of the ClickUp team. So But anyway, if you got questions about how to use ClickUp, I wanted to point out a couple of the things that I am super digging, and one of them is the inbox feature. Absolutely love this feature. Let me move something real quick here. There we go. I'll be honest with you, one of my favorite features in the inbox, I don't know about you and Tom and Paco, the snooze button. The snooze button is awesome.
The snooze button rocks.
I love the snooze button. So messages like this from one of my clients, we're getting ready to help her launch her Profit First for MSPs to the world. One of the things that I love being able to do, if I can't get to this, I hate bubbles. I'm OCD. I hate those notification bubbles. So if I need to follow up with Lori on this, so Lori, if you're watching this, I'm going to snooze this till after our live stream today. So I absolutely love that. If I click on the snooze button, I can pick the time that I want later. I can do it in 2 hours. I can search tomorrow, next week, or custom date and time. So we're going to snooze this for 2 hours from now. Now I have inbox 0, which is what I strive for everywhere. Inbox 0. And a lot of people fight me on this. They say it can't be done. Beg to differ with you there. Inbox 0 on my Outlook too. So yeah, so that's one of the things that a lot of people argue with me too. Your inbox, your email, Gmail, in Outlook, whatever it is, that is the worst task manager on the face of the planet. If you're using your inbox, your email inbox as your productivity tool, you're doing it wrong. You're killing your productivity. I promise you, when you switch over and start using a tool like ClickUp, your sanity, your calmness will return. I promise you. So Paco, thank you. You're welcome, my friend. We put ClickUp 3.0 to the test and to the limit. It is the best project management software we've ever tried. There you go, Chris. Take a snapshot of that. I'll throw that back up there, Chris, so you can get a snapshot of that. Yes, ClickUp 3.0 is the best. Absolutely.
It's the shiz.
If you agree with me, tell me in the chat. All right, anyway, that's one of my features. The snooze button is one of my favorite features of the inbox, so thank you guys for putting that in there so that I can clear out all of these notifications, because I hate notification bubbles. It just drives me nuts. So I can do that with other things too. We're doing the ClickUp 3.0 release party, which is now published because it is here. It automatically went from planning stages into published automatically because of automations in ClickUp. So absolutely love it. Yes, we love inboxes at the Paperless Movement, and ClickUp made an awesome implementation. Yes, it did. I 100% agree with you. So good, Chris. You got that? Got that screenshot? There's some testimonial love for you to take back to Zeb and the rest of the team. We appreciate it. But let me just show you how I do my YouTube content creation and how ClickUp 3.0 has totally revolutionized that for me. So I'm going to click this down here since I'm working on that. And if you didn't know, you can put things down here at the bottom, things that you're working on a regular basis. This is where I pin everything at the bottom that I happen to be working on or need to work on for the day. One of them is this 3.0 release party, this launch party. So if I click in here, yes, my YouTube thumbnail is in here. ClickUp is ready to update. So, refresh. I love it when it pops up and gives me that refresh. But I love the new layouts and the ability to customize layouts too, Chris. So thank you for that. But this is my YouTube template for all my YouTube videos. All of this is done with custom fields inside of ClickUp. So I have my YouTube thumbnail as an attachment. Also, that is my cover graphic as well. Totally digging that. So I love the new options to go full screen so that when I'm in a full depth work mode, I can get right into things and have access to the whole screen. So thank you guys for doing that. If you wanted to switch to a sidebar mode, something similar to this, I'm running live stream here. I've got 6 cameras going, so things may not refresh as fast as they normally would. So anyway, this is my template. So I'm going to show you how I create this. I love how that they've done the nested subtasks and action items as tabs so that I don't have all of that clutter, because it used to be all of that stuff where I had to scroll and scroll and scroll. So I love having subtasks and action items in here as nested tabs. So thank you guys for that feature. Absolutely love that. That was a game changer for me. I like the ability to close the activity field. So here we go. That to me was game changer for me, the ability to close that and have that sidebar to give me the full screen real estate to work on each one of my tasks, which this happens to be a YouTube video for me. So I'm going to close that out. And then I'm going to go in here to my YouTube, and I'm going to show you how I have customized this. So another great feature that I absolutely love was the ability to have templates right here at the list level. So this is my YouTube list inside of my Orange Productions Creation Channels YouTube channel. So if you want to see that on the sidebar, this is how I have things set up. So inside my production company, we have our creation channels. So I have YouTube, my blog. So this is the sequence of how content goes through my pipeline, by the way. So it goes from YouTube, which everything I do is a training video, some type of video around it. Then it will go to blog posts. Then it will go to social media. Then it will go over to my Team Orange membership site. I have separate lists for my Do What Is Necessary show. My podcast newsletter is coming soon. So Chris, thank you for joining us today. He's got more work to do. You've got to bring ClickUp to the masses. So thank you again for all you and the team do. Please take that love with you back to the ClickUp team. You guys have much to do. Asim definitely agrees. So that's my structure for how I'm doing it. My YouTube or my content creation channels. So I absolutely love the ability. I now have a custom task type called Add Video. So obviously inside my YouTube channel, this used to be called Add Task, but I wanted it to say Add Video. And I love the ability to have this little drop down here because I have templates for my different YouTube templates. So I'm working on 2.0 of my YouTube template right now. But you can see here too, these are the custom task types that I have so far. So Tom Solid, if you're still here, Paco, let me know what your what was the first custom task type that you used inside of your ClickUp as well. For me, this was one of my first ones, was video. So right here, I love the ability to have nested templates. So depending on what content, so most of it's ClickUp, but if I wanted a productivity template and I wanted it to be just maybe slightly different than the normal template, I could do that. So I love the fact that I used to have to go to like 3 or 4 steps to get a template once I created a task to get that applied inside of ClickUp. Now with my pin templates, I simply click on my pin template and I watch the magic happen. Again, I normally record my videos not on a live stream with 6 cameras going, so things are slower than what they normally would be. My apologies. This is ClickUp super fast. Just take my word for it. So if I wanted to add a video, I could do that. It used to be that I had to do as you can see here, it's going to populate the custom fields for me. So I'm going to come in here and add template. Oh, I know what I did. I've got filters running, so it's not going to see it on that list. As you can see, I've got a bunch of content in the pipeline ready to go. Ready to go. Lots to do. So here's the 2 templates that I just made. So they're down here. So what will happen, so I have it so that they go into my working based upon the YouTube publish date. So let's come in here and let's say I want to make this one next week. Boom, disappeared. So I have an automation running. So it filters that out and it will put it over here in my working status. What'd I do? Lie to you again? Oh, I got this grouped by video process. So let's go back here. Change this from to do to in progress. Then it's going to put it over here. So I had 2 filters running on this. So this is what happens when you change things right before you go live this week. So I have it filtered so the status is not any of my active statuses. It's not in progress, waiting on internal, or it's not waiting internal, done or closed. And the YouTube publish date is in the next 45 days. So there's my template. So let me show you what this template looks like. Now all I have to do is change the name of it. So there is my template. So and as you can see here, I have a doc attached clear at the bottom, and I have this little reminder here that says use the name of the video as the doc. So I'll change the name of that video, but here is my whole YouTube description with all of my stuff plugged in there. So now I can go through and start plugging in the asset folders, the keywords, but what type of content it is, add any tags, the video number. Video number's usually the day that I publish it on, YouTube thumbnail. But down here, I also have it create a doc. For me, this is how I work best. And again, if you're doing this a little bit differently, let me know in the comments. Yeah, Paco said too many things related to task types. Now we consider tasks as objects, and that will be the next big thing on ClickUp. So yes. But Paco, Tom, let me know whether or not you guys use something, whether you use like a ClickUp task or a doc for your YouTube videos. I have one, so it creates a task and it also creates a doc over here with a project workflow. So I have a workflow in here, things I need to do, my run of show. That is all done for me, plugged right in here. So this tells me what I need to do here in the studio, how to set up the scenes, all of that good fun stuff. So that is all plugged in automatically for me, so I don't have to recreate from scratch. Here's where I'll do my research and notes. So I'll get a rough draft. I'll get some videos for inspiration here. Title ideas, I usually start with 10. Brief YouTube description, social media posts. So all of the things that I'll need in here are all built into this ClickUp doc, and that automatically happens when I create a video based upon the template that I have. So the scripts that I have, sometimes if it's a podcast script, here is the links to that, title ideas for a podcast script. If it's a tutorial, here is my introduction. So when I do my YouTube videos, I script this out and I actually look at it straight into my monitor. So I actually have a teleprompter set up. So if I go to this behind the scenes, you'll see my teleprompter set up right here. It has my notes of ClickUp. My script is right there. So I just look into the camera and I can actually follow along, scroll down using ClickUp as my teleprompter. So that is a hack. If you don't have a teleprompter, get one and use it as a secondary monitor so you can make eye contact with people that you're on Zoom with or Teams. Super. Yeah, Elgato just came out with one and I saw that there's actually back ordered till March. So Elgato, if you're watching this, I would love to have one of the new prompters just to test it out. But if you use a teleprompter, let me know in the comments below. I have been using one for probably a year and a half, not as a teleprompter, but just how to make eye contact and have my script and my notes. It just makes doing training courses and doing videos like this so much better if you can look people in the eyes. Just much deeper connection. So anyway, that section is in here. So this is my whole script. If I'm doing a tutorial, that's all built in here. If we have an outside film schedule, things that need to be done, I would have a place for it here. I could build a shot list if I wanted to in here if it's a more in-depth video. But that is a Google, or not a Google Doc. It's a ClickUp doc that gets created automatically as an attachment with my ClickUp templates. So I absolutely love that, guys, that you made that available right here in the drop down so I can have multiple pin templates here. Saves me a ton of time in creating videos. Thank you. So that's everything would go from here to a YouTube video. And then I've got automations that'll run. Let me show you this little automation right here. This one is called Create Folders. So when I check this box here, it will actually go to Dropbox and create a folder with all of my assets in it with the folder structure that I want. So let me show you what that looks like. So I'm going to click this button. I'm going to go inside here. So if you're just joining us, say hello in the chat. Let me know you're here. We're just doing some ClickUp Love Fest stuff, listening to some jams, jamming out on a Thursday afternoon, which today's the official ClickUp launch day. See here. So if you'll notice here, here's the ID number, which I use in the folder creation inside of Dropbox. So if you'll notice, I've not done anything. So let me go over here. And I'm going to show you, I have a network storage device here in my office that synchronizes automatically with my Dropbox. So I'm going to show you right here. Let me shrink this down so you can see it. So this stuff gets created automatically inside of my YouTube video projects folder on my network storage device, which syncs from Dropbox. And oh, guess what? Right down here, let's scroll this down so you can see it. So there's that project ID 7CX. 7CX. It automatically created that folder, and I have a folder template. So inside of here are all of the project files for Premiere, After Effects, Lightroom, Photoshop. All of the footage goes into this folder gets created, and then the output folder. So all my video, photos, audio, social, everything. So my folder structure is exactly the same, and that is all triggered from one. And I'm going to show you how quickly that will work and save your workflow. So I don't have to go manually create that folder structure. It is run with a ClickUp automation, and I absolutely love it. So if you're into ClickUp automations like me, let me know in the comments. I'm going to take a quick drink. If you've got questions on what I'm running for my content as well, let me know. It's truncated your comment. Somebody can make it. I'm going to do a quick... Yep, hid that comment. So, Paco said we have created many work streams for all our content creation, videos, articles, courses. By combining action, information, and docs and automation, we're able to produce content efficiently and effectively. So let me get that whole comment in there. So Chris can have a snapshot of that. Here we go. So let's change that. So Chris, if you're watching, grab this snapshot. Man, it keeps going away automatically for me. Sorry. See, I have automations that do that. So I'm with you, Paco. This has made and sped up my content creation process dramatically since I started using ClickUp and automations and having docs. Having everything sitting right where I work has been a tremendous boost to my productivity, my ability to get content out. So yes, love it. Again, just so many use cases for ClickUp if you're a content creator. Check out Tom Solid and Paco's channel, Paperless Movement. Check out Chris Cunningham and all the things that his team is doing over at ClickUp. But yeah, let's jam out a little bit. I see some more people have joined us over in LinkedIn and YouTube land. So say hello in the chat. Let us know you're here. We're going to jam out a little bit longer here, and then I'm going to wrap up so that some folks can chill out for their evening. And it is getting to be past lunchtime. It's 12:44 p.m. here on the East Coast. But if you're watching this on the replay, let me know where you're tuning in from. Glad to have you here. We definitely got to do a stream together, Paco, me, you, and Tom, and we can nerd out on how to create stuff in ClickUp. But yeah, that's just one thing. Having everything is templates and automation and creating folders. I've got so much coming up in my ClickUp workshop. It's not a course. I'm calling it a ClickUp Masterclass. Couldn't get the name out, man. ClickUp Masterclass is coming up now that everybody has 3.0. Link is in the description if you want to check out my ClickUp Masterclass and join me and get all of the templates, that being one of them, my YouTube template. I'm going to be giving this away as part of my ClickUp Masterclass. My SOPs, Paco, I'm sure that you guys have probably created SOPs as well for everything. I also have a free SOP template, by the way. Here is my SOP template. It is free for download. So go to orangenomad.com, check out free stuff. But here is my template for creating SOPs. So everything, I actually come up, I'm going to put this on the t-shirt as well.
Everything for me is an SOP. Nice. Nice.
He's also calm, guys. I'm all about calm. Calm is family first. Calm is about having a business that works for you, not the other way around. So Paco, you and Tom share so many cool things together. Yeah, we could nerd out all day long, I'm sure, about ClickUp. But yes, everything for me is an SOP, and this is where it starts. So again, I have an SOPs folder with an SOP template. This is it. So all of this stuff gets created automatically, and this goes into my operations manual. So all of the pages of my operations manual are built with a ClickUp doc with this SOP as the template. But yes, check out, I think I might have a link in the description as well for that. But yeah, he has a lot of SOPs. Yes, I do as well. We have slowly migrated everything out of all of our other platforms into ClickUp. Man, I can tell you that makes my life so much better, so much easier to manage when everything sits where your work is at, where people actually do the work. SOPs can sit in there. It's not a completely separate tool. Where I work, where the SOPs are, where the documentation, process, procedure, all that stuff is in ClickUp. Absolutely love it, all in one tool. Man, I just can't say enough about all of the cool things that ClickUp has done for my business, for my clients that I coach. This is what I help them do. This builds calm when you have processes and procedures and repeatable processes and procedures to be able to deliver quality work over and over and over again, so you're not recreating the wheel. ClickUp is the best project management software I have ever used by far, and I've been in IT for 30 plus years, and I've used a lot of tech tools, and absolutely with the release of 3.0, this just got even better. I actually just got access to it in September. Slowly been migrating. Now you all have access to it with the global release of ClickUp 3.0. So yes, if you're watching this on the replay, let me know what your favorite ClickUp feature of the new 3.0 release is. Again, this is just an absolute ClickUp love fest. I just wanted to get on here, meet some new folks like yourself, share some tips and techniques and tricks. I'm sure that I could probably learn a ton from you guys, Paco and Tom. But yeah, this is how I do my YouTube workflow. So all of this is done inside of one ClickUp task. So as you can see here, the video URL, the transcription, all that stuff is right in this ClickUp asset. So if you just joined us, this is my workflow. So everything starts with a YouTube video, then it's going to go to my blog, to a blog post. So let me show you what I've done with that as well. So if I go to this month's content, so this right here, as you can see, all of that stuff is built into I think I moved it. So let me go to my creator. I think it's in my creator dashboard, which is here. So as you can see, it's a lot of the same type of data with filters and views. So I can have my blog publish date. All of that stuff lives right here. So I can see when this video, when it publishes on YouTube, when it goes on my blog, when it goes to social, when it goes in the newsletter, if it goes into a podcast, all of that is tracked here, which is just a filtered view under my creation channels. We're going to get into all kinds of how we split down views and all that fun stuff. So thank you guys also for putting this in there as well. Being able to shrink that header saves me some screen real estate. So thank you guys for that this week as well. That kind of snuck in there. So I love that feature. So I've been testing and doing too many sandbox things. So one of the other things I'm going to be doing is have the ability to have a checkbox right here when this asset, oh, there it is. It was hiding on me. So I have it so that when this YouTube video, again, is created with a template, I can have it automatically create a blog post for me. So let me show you what that looks like. So if I come down here, actually, let's pop this window out here and go to blog so I can show you. Here's completed blog posts that have already gone in. Shrink that so you can see it. So now when I check that button right there, it's automatically going to create a blog post. And I'm going to show you inside my automations what that looks like. right here. When that custom field, it's going to duplicate, set the custom field to blog, and create that. So it's actually going to create it in my blog list automatically for me. So now let's go in here. Boom. Right there it is. It automatically added it to my blog list, gave me a due date, and then I'm going to go in here and plug in my publish to my blog, what day that's going to go live. And then the other thing I have it do, it's going to copy to social media for me so that I can import that into my social media tools as well. So yeah, Paco said productivity is performing at your best without burning out. Yes, 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 and more of that. I've been through burnout. I've been through all stages of it. I've run multiple companies since I've been an entrepreneur since I was 8 years old, by the way. Any other underdog entrepreneurs out there, let me know. But yes, I look for all of the things that I can use to make my life easier, to give me a leg up, and to give me the scrappiness and the ability to scale and fight with the big boys. That's what I'm all about, helping people to be able to do. I'm all about that fight for the underdog. So tools like ClickUp, that man, they just allow that to happen so much easier, and it's so much easier scale when you can automate, have everything in one tool, and not have the stress that comes with trying to manage a bunch of tools. Absolutely. I'm going to wrap this up. Yes, if you're just tuning in, it is lunchtime for me. It's 12:54. I am going to go grab me some lunch, but I wanted to again thank Chris and the rest of the ClickUp team for an amazing, amazing launch today. I'm going to play this out, have this run a little bit longer. But yes, if you're just joining us, say what's up in the chat. Paco, it's great to connect with you and Tom today. Chris Cunningham, amazing, amazing, amazing job to you and the rest of the ClickUp team. Thank you to Zeb and all of the rest of the team for working tirelessly on a phenomenal, phenomenal product. We're going to jam out for a little bit longer. But if there's things that you would like to see in future live streams, let me know in the comments as well. If you'd like to see more in-depth of my ClickUp content workflow, I've done some videos over on my YouTube channel. If you're on my YouTube channel, be sure to like and subscribe. Glad to connect with you if you're over in LinkedIn land as well. Yes, ClickUp team has made countless subtle changes that contribute to an incredible overall experience when using the tool. And don't forget all of the back-end jobs. Yes, all of the folks that worked behind the scenes tirelessly. Thank you. Paco, thank you for being here, my friend. Me, you, and Tom have got to put our heads together and do some cool stuff together. Glad to be connected. One more song and we're going to jam out. Thanks for hanging out with me today, Paco, Tom, Chris. And I see lots of folks hanging out behind the scenes over in YouTube and LinkedIn today that might be a little bit shy.
Aw, it's nothing to be shy about.
Smash that like button if you're watching this on the replay over in LinkedIn or YouTube land. I appreciate connecting with everybody, so send me a connection request as well. If you want to see some future live streams, we're going to maybe do some live ClickUp training here coming up in the fourth quarter. If you'd like in on that, let me know in the comments. That's going to wrap it for me today. Thanks again for joining me. I love the ClickUp community. We got so much more coming. And again, one big shout out to the rest of the awesome folks that worked tirelessly to release ClickUp 3.0. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys rock.